Ladies and gentlemen, it's Pokemon Day 2026, and things are starting to die down. I'm recording this in the evening because I want to just kind of give it a chance to watch everything and really just marinate and think about what all of this new stuff means for the Pokemon community. Now, personally, I'm super excited. I think there's a lot of really cool things to talk about, and I just wanted to bring a couple of these things up with you guys. So, first things first, we've got Gen 10. We got that reveal. It looks stellar. It's so good. Game Freak brought forth just a beautiful looking game. This is not Scarlet and Violet. They have learned from their mistakes. They made everything just look HDR. I know it's not like just pixel perfect, but it looks phenomenal. And my goodness, look at those waves. The trees, the leaves, the grass. It all looks phenomenal. We're back to the open world situation. It still looks like it's going to be a turn-based Pokemon game, so we're not going to like the Legends style of combat. Although, who knows what they're going to include for the new styles of combat. I'm excited to see what the new gimmicks are. It looks like there's a lot to do with these Pokemon. I mean, I can see, like, the fire types are glowing inside of the caves. Maybe that means something. The starters are so cool. I don't 100% know what my, like, original first take is here. But I kind of like the Pomeranian one. We've got Brout, the little fire bean chicken. We've got Pombon, which is a Pomeranian, obviously. And then we got Gekwa, which is an aqua gecko. I don't know what the typings are going to be, but we're going to dive a little bit deeper into what I may think in a second. But look at how this shot just goes underwater. It's a clear indicator, I think, of, hey, look, Game Freak is saying, we are going to let you explore the underwater depths. And I'm so excited. Maybe the hidden treasure from Scarlet and Violet's going to be under there. Who knows? Pokemon wins and Pokemon waves. I am super excited. I hope you guys are too. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Alright, so heading to the official Pokemon Wins and Pokemon Waves website, it looks like a new stage is set for the Pokemon series. It's going to be exclusive on Nintendo Switch 2, which means Nintendo Switch probably can't run it, which is going to be okay. I think everybody's got plenty of time considering it's going to be released in 2027. We don't know if that's going to be early 2027. We don't know if that's going to be late 27. It could be the middle of summer for all we know. But just take a look at these gorgeous screenshots, you guys. We've got the lush jungles. We've got the beautiful whatever this is with Ladybug and Ladian. It looks awesome at sunset. We've got the night shot over here. I love the tropical vibe. I guess we're going back to the islands. Shout out to Alola. I can't wait to go back to a tropical setting. Alola, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, those are personally some of my favorites. I love the carefree spirit and just the awesome tropical vibes. It's going to be so cool to go back there. We got the sweet shot of Wingles flying over the ocean, and it's just so cool how you can see all of the reefs underneath the water. When I was streaming this morning, shout out to BMO, one of the viewers. He actually said that the water looks like you could drink it. It looks so crystal clear. And I could not agree more, BMO. It looks beautiful. Once you're getting underwater, you've just got all of this beautiful scenery of the coral reefs, and there's just so much detail. It's so cool to see from Game Freak. I am so excited that Pokemon is just putting a lot more effort and just beauty into their games. It's so incredible. I mean, look at this. The lily pads. We've got Carnivine over here. We've got Timpole just chilling in these mangrove-style swamps. We've got the Wailord and Wailmer just chilling, having a good time on the surface there. Some sort of disco party happening over here at the tower. All these Slugma. Now, this is a cool shot. Personally, I think that the Pokemon are going to have a lot more functionality in this game, meaning maybe if you're taking these fire types with you into these caves, it's going to allow you to see a little bit better. The moonlight shot on the beach is a nice touch. And then we've got this awesome looking shot of this tower that I still don't fully understand. It looks like a resort slash battle tree tower style thing where maybe you can stay in it and you fight your way up to the top. I have no clue, but it looks beautiful. It's kind of like an octopus design with all of these tentacles coming out. Looks like some water or something coming to and from. But anyways, there's a lot of detail in the map, which I think is really cool, because we didn't have a lot of that with Scarlet and Violet. In my opinion, I feel like the land was just very barren and boring. The games themselves, like, I think they were super fun and they had a decent amount of replayability, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. It wasn't something that I could find myself constantly returning to like I could with older Pokemon games. And I think it's because the world just didn't feel that alive. And it looks like Winds and Waves is going to feel a lot more alive. I love how in just this one section alone I can see so much detail. We're probably going to be diving under the ocean. We're probably going to be exploring the sky. I think that there's going to be a lot of opportunity for us to actually get immersed in the world that Pokemon is creating for us here. And it's going to be really cool to see how we can interact and hopefully partner with our Pokemon and make that place a more fun and enjoyable environment. Alright, so scrolling down here, we get a look at the protagonists. It looks like there's a difference in Winds and Waves. That's kind of interesting because I don't know if it's going to follow Scarlet and Violet for cosmetics. Like, are we going to be stuck to a set outfit and then we can maybe like customize shoes and the hat and just random accessories, or are we going to be able to interchange all of our costume bits? I don't quite understand that yet, but I'm leaning more towards maybe it's going to be like Scarlet and Violet, because look at this. I mean, we'll see. But overall, I love these uniforms a lot more than I did Scarlet and Violet's school uniforms. I think those things look tacky. Personally, they were not my style whatsoever. And maybe that's one of the reasons that I had a hard time coming back to the game a bunch. And then, of course, here we go. You, the player, will become the main character in this adventure when you dive into the world of Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves. The outfit your character dons will differ between version. Just what kind of story could be awaiting you? And we've got a couple of close-ups of the protagonists here. Ooh, actually, I really like the backpacks. Those are kind of sweet. And the hats are cool. I think I like the cowboy hat just a little bit more, but I feel so much more inclined to surf the waves. I don't know if I'm a Winds guy yet. I think I'm going to need some more convincing on these two. Alright, so now for some of the really fun stuff. We've got Brout, we've got Pombon, and we've got Gekwa. Here's a couple of the screenshots of them just kind of chilling on the island in their natural habitat, doing their natural things, just having a good old time. Brout is the Bean Chick Pokemon. Its Pokedex description. This Pokemon runs about energetically while photosynthesizing using the leaves on its brow. It's lively, but it can also be a bit clumsy. I'm suspecting right now that these sprouts on its brows are going to play into its future evolutions. I feel like they're just going to extend. And I don't know 100% know what that means, but I'm thinking like Bird of Paradise type of deal. Next up, we've got Pombon, the puppy Pokemon. The area below its throat glows faintly from the heat-generating organ within its lungs. This Pokemon is guileless and friendly. That is very good to know. A loyal little dog. That's what we're looking for. And then we got the water gecko Pokemon, Gekwa, which has got a pretty sweet design. This Pokemon launches springy balls of water from its tail. Gekwa is very intelligent and maneuvers shrewdly while putting on airs. And then the last thing on this website I want to talk about are the special Pikachu that made their debuts. They're appearing in the beginning of the video, or at least the reveal for Pokemon Winds and Waves. We've got Mr. Windychew and Mrs. Wavychew. You know, I have no clue what they're going to be overall, but obviously they look like shiny Pikachus. That's really interesting. They appear first thing in the video. They seem to play a significant role, at least enough that they're mentioned on the website. My guess is that they have something to do with the legendaries or something to do with a very important person within the game, or maybe even it's just kind of a hint at customization. Who knows? Okay, and then of course there's this real quick. Pokemon Gales of Darkness XD is coming out on the Switch 2, exclusively to Switch 2, on the NSO Expansion Pass platform. It looks like it's going to be March 2026. So by the time you're seeing this, it might already be March, but it's coming soon, and I could not be more excited. In case you haven't played it like me, I've only watched other people play it before. It's a really, really cool concept where it's sort of similar to the Shadow Pokemon in Pokemon Go, where the evil team has taken these Pokemon and they become Shadow Pokemon, and your job is to defeat them, capture them, purify them, and help them be rid of their pain from being Shadow Pokemon. It's a really cool concept for a game. It's a little bit darker, grittier. It's kind of cool to see in the Pokemon series, honestly. And when the Pokemon Company was interviewed about if they would ever make a game like it, or like a more like adult or gritty grown-up game in the past, they've said no, they're not going to do something like that. So get your hands on this thing if you can afford it. If you can fit it in the budget, I think it's going to be a great play. So anyways, moving on, if you guys enjoy Pokemon Legends Z to A, like I do personally, this is kind of cool. We got an announcement for Mega Garchomp Z. You can get the mystery gift in the mystery gift menu right now, I guess. And you can download this. You can battle Garchomp and get the stone. It's pretty much just as simple as that. Next up, it looks like Pokemon Champions is getting a release date for Nintendo Switch in April 2026. All right, and last but not least, we have to talk about Pokopia. It's coming out so soon. We got this brand new Rotom form, which just looks awesome. I'm excited that we finally got a new Rotom form, and it seems like every single time that we've gotten a new one, that means it gets a new typing. Not necessarily every time that a new Rotom comes out it gets a new typing, but you know what I mean. There's a different type Rotom. And this one's green. We've already had a green one for grass. So it makes me wonder, could we be getting potentially a new type with Gen 10? Are we getting the sound typing? I have no clue. I'm just throwing it out there. I think a lot of other people are having the same thoughts. We've had a lot of kind of speculation about getting a sound type, just a sound typing in general. So we'll see what that leads to. Some of the quick things that I wanted to highlight is baking or cooking. It looks like you're able to cook in this game. It's really cool. So it seems in partnership with this Greedent, aka I think his name is Chef Dente, you'll be able to cook meals which will grant you special abilities, which can help you water more plants. It can help you probably build more stuff, regrow the grass. It looks pretty cool, and I think just in a second here it's going to showcase that. Yeah, here we go. I think it's a really cool and unique way to help the process get sped up. I know that the grind can sometimes get boring, so cool little things like this where you can make your own dishes and you kind of make a mini game out of it. And it allows you to do things a lot more efficiently is pretty cool. And then another really cool thing is it looks like you can take some of your Pokemon to your friends' islands, which is actually really cool. I have no clue what that's going to mean for the gameplay, but I know that each Pokemon has special abilities. So maybe you can help your friends out by bringing Pokemon that they may not have ever encountered or are struggling to encounter. And then we get some other cool stuff like, it's kind of like Prop Hunt from, I think it's from TF2 or Gary's mod even, where you can play hide and seek and you can disguise yourself as objects. It looks like, obviously, because Ditto can shapeshift, that he can transform into different objects. And then they kind of go to showcase that you can build some really cool things like this. I know I don't have audio in this right now, but basically they're building a huge Ditto, and then it's like the Pokemon Center healing sound effect. They've got like little sound blocks that they walk across on top, and it plays the sound. Really cool. That means this game is going to be so detailed. I mean, look at this. You can go and explore in faraway places that they said. We got Raikou revealed, so I guess you could probably go and find legendary Pokemon. You can transform into Graveler and destroy rocks and boulders. You can transform into Magnemite. Who knows what he can do. The decoration looks stellar. There's just so much detail that's going into this game, and I'm so excited to play it. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to keep it short and sweet. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do my whole content approach to all of the Pokemon news and stuff going forward, but I do just genuinely enjoy talking about everything. So if you enjoy listening to my thoughts and opinions, give the video a like, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. I appreciate everybody commenting, and I like to keep the communication going. I appreciate the Pokemon community, and man, I can't believe it's already been 30 years. I haven't been alive for 30 years. I've only been alive for 26 so far. But ever since I was, 5 or 6 years old, I have just been really, really into Pokemon, and it's changed my life for the better. It's been a really good outlet during hard times, and I think that's been the case for a lot of people. It brings a lot of joy, and I'm just so excited to see what the future of Pokemon brings. Can't wait to see what the rest of this year brings, because I know we're not done. It's only getting started for the 30th anniversary. This is probably just the big chunks of information, and I'll keep bringing forward whatever else comes our way and giving a cool discussion about it. So if you guys enjoy that, please stick around. We got future stuff coming out. I'll talk to you guys soon. Don't forget to put a smile on that beautiful face of yours, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.